Check, check. Checkity, check, check. Hey, team. Welcome back. So, when we last left off, we're kind of at an interesting part of the story, honestly. I don't really know what's going to happen here. It seemed at first like we were just going to defend the border between Crimea and Daein, but now it kind of looks like we're crossing into Daein. I don't really know if that's what's happening, or I don't know. I don't know. Let's figure it out together, huh? I gotta know what happens. It's go time. Oh, I'm so in tune with this, James.
With Ike at its head, wins a great victory.
Yeah, great victory.
Orbes Bridge. However, Apostle Sanaki elects not to pursue the retreating Daein forces.
Oh, so we're not crossing in.
Instead, she petitions King Peleus for permission to pass through Daein. After waiting for several days, she receives no reply, and Sanaki reluctantly orders a march.
Reluctantly?
Avoiding the heart of Daein, the army skirts along the mountains and makes its way south.
No. They're gonna try to drop rocks on our head. I already know it. Well, I don't. I just kind of assume it. Last time we were in the mountains. Oh. I forgot she fell ill. Something was happening. What do you think, genius? Micaiah fainted because you've been pushing her too hard. She's terrified she won't live up to your expectations. I didn't realize. I'm so sorry, Micaiah. Yeah, no, you're not, you ding-dong. Get lost. According to the doctor, she's suffering from severe exhaustion. She must stay in bed for a time. Well, I'm glad that she's alright. Does she look alright to you? Genius! I love that Soth is just like so testy with the king, you know? Do you think it will take long for her to recover? We must stop the Lagoos after all. Our task, see, all you, I don't care if she's sick, James, just tell her to get up and get back at it. Okay, that's it. Are you out of your mind? I'm getting Micaiah out of here. At this rate, if the Lagoos that we shouldn't be fighting don't kill her, you certainly will. What? But you can't leave! Oh yeah? I'd like to see you stop me. I held out until now, thinking it was best for Daein. I was wrong. We're through with you. Please, Soth, you must reconsider. Micaiah can't leave now. King Peleus, I agree with Soth. Let's go! The tower! The wall! She's done enough. Let her go. Please, I'm begging you. I need Micaiah to stay. Peleus, what are you doing? Yeah, exactly. Keep cracking the whip. Who said you could take a break? Our army cannot function without Micaiah. I can't let that happen. The army must continue to fight. Listen, I don't know what deals you've made with the Empire behind our backs, but I won't let you hurt her anymore. If Micaiah leaves the army, she will die. So now the king shows his true colors. Peleus, I don't care if you are the king. Threaten Mickey again, and I'll kill you where you stand. Is that clear? She won't be the only one to die. You, me, every single person in Daein. We'll all die, and it's all my fault. Peleus, you didn't. You signed a blood pact, didn't you? Oh, what is that? You signed a blood pact with the Senate after you were crowned. That's why you've been so scared. So terrified of late. Oh, my son. What have you done? What is a blood pact? Mickey, you shouldn't try to... Tell me. I swear. I didn't know. I had no idea. No idea of what? Yeah. 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 What could be so urgent that the Empire's messenger would pay a visit at this hour? Has something happened? Yeah, you. Please prepare to receive Vice Minister Daein. Okay. Huh? This ding-dong. Oh. Jonesy, how are you feeling, by the way? Thanks for coming by. Freaking love you, my guy. How did you get here? Our Empire's magical research has made leaps and bounds. This rewarp staff is our latest innovation. With this staff, one can get to any desired destination instantly. I need to get me one of those. Isn't that just wonderful? Before this lovely little item, we used that ghastly warp powder. It worked well enough, but would completely exhaust whoever used it. What's the use of someone traveling anywhere they wish if they're too exhausted to do anything afterward? It'd take a very strong soldier to withstand the powder's side effects. The rewarp staff solves that problem. Vice Minister. Now I've said too much. I just can't help myself. I love innovation, so I'd love to rework your face, bro. Why are you here? We have a favor to ask of you, Your Majesty. As you are no doubt aware, the false apostle has raised an army of subhumans to reclaim her throne. We require the use of the Daein army to wipe out this upstart Laguz alliance. Would you be so kind? I'm afraid I cannot deploy my army on Benion's half. My country cannot continue to rebuild while fighting a war. Please understand. So you reject our request. Then I've no choice but to watch you and your people perish slowly. You came here to make... He didn't come here to make friends, idiot! The terms of our pact are quite clear in this document. That's the treaty I signed on my coronation. I don't see how this pertains to... All will be made clear, young Peleus. Yes, this is the same document. You, my naive young king, signed it, believing it was an oath of reparation from Benion. Sadly for you, however. What are you telling me? In truth, this wonderful scrap of parchment is a blood pact. Once you sign the paper in blood, you can never break the terms of the pact. But Izuka said he saw no problems with the terms of the treaty. No. Izuka? He was evil the whole time? Oh no! Who saw that coming? Except for all of us. He found the perfect king who would execute the Senate's will. I can't believe it. I won't! Just go die. No one cares about you. Oh, you'd best start believing in ghost stories. You're in one! Something like that. It's a marvelous tool used by the wise to control the foolish. A ruler agreeing to the pact is bound to it. Absolutely. Once sworn, the pact will punish any transgression against its terms with the complete destruction of his country. How does that even work? You can't be serious. That's impossible! Calm yourself, young king, and listen. I'll tell you an interesting story. Long ago, a foolhardy... Oh, come on, is this the Mad King? A foolhardy king signed a blood pact with the Empire to take back his lost kingdom. In exchange for his country, he vowed complete obedience. He soon broke the term of the pact and began to disobey the Empire. Presumably, he didn't understand the power of the oath he'd sworn. Would you like to hear what happened after he defied the Empire's will? What? It's quite tragic. One man died on the first day. He was only a peasant, so no one really noticed. 2 more died the second day. 3 more on the third day. I think you see where this is going. A wave of mysterious deaths spread across the country, or the kingdom, like a contagion. After 30 days, the king finally realized that this was the curse of the blood pact, the price of infidelity. He apologized to the Empire and pleaded with them to lift the curse. His plea was graciously accepted on the 100th day. By then, the king had lost half of his subordinates, as well as his lovely wife and child. Is this... Are they talking about Ashnard? That country remained under the control of the Senate for a very long time. I hope I made myself clear. No matter how noble your motives, defiance against us will result in the death of your nation. You must never forget. If you're considering seeking aid from outside of Daein, think again. We have spies and informants in every corner of Teleus. We'll know immediately if you tell anyone. But he just told someone! Everyone in Daein will die if you disobey the Senate. This is stupid, okay? I've got to say, as far as plot devices go, this one's pretty dumb. I wasn't sure where the story was gonna go, but this blood pact bit is kind of stupid. I'm not a fan of this part. It cannot be! Show mother the mark of your pact. It's true. The mark of a blood pact. My son has been deceived! Oh, give it up. You expect us to buy that ghost story? It's just something to scare little kings into eating their vegetables. Before you go shining Benion's boots, get some proof of the Senate's claims. Well, we've done enough here. Micaiah, let's go. We'll let them find out if that story is real or not. It's all true, Soth. What? King Peleus and Queen Almeida are telling us the truth. It's hard to believe, but I can see it. My power hasn't gone away. It was just weakened from exhaustion. It's so horrible. Now Daein can never be free from the Senate's leash. That doesn't mean you gotta go to war again. We could just leave Daein. Who would hold our forces together? Why does it gotta be you? Because she's the Maiden of Dawn? Yeah, I get it. Sort of, but I won't do it. But I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we get it, King Doofus. What are we gonna do? Why, we obey the Empire, of course. We have no other choice. As long as I follow the Senate's orders, no one will die because of me. Nah. I can't accept that. We finally wrested our country back from the occupation forces. I'd rather be dead than bend to the will of the Empire. What are we, dogs? Cam, what's going on, my guy? And now that Benion is ordering Daein troops into battle, we are treated as disposable pawns. Many Daein citizens will die of this pact whether we obey it or not. It would appear that I've been crowned king during the last days of Daein. Yeah, so? Follow or fight, the result is the same. We will be destroyed. Micaiah, we can't give up! Cam, you missed it, but the moment it started talking about this and went through with the conversation, I said, this is stupid. What a stupid plot device, you know? There's so many things that we could have, or that they could have done that's not this. Okay, King Peleus could have been secretly evil, not secretly stupid. This is dumb. The only way to really be doomed is to give up. There's no way out of a blood pact. None! What do you suggest we do? Look for a way out. I know Duke Lacane says the pact can't be broken, but of course he'd say that. If you have the resources of an entire country to draw on, why don't you use them? Yeah, gosh, Cam, how lazy. How lazy, so stupid. Izuka being evil, oh, shocker, twist to nobody. But the blood, that's so dumb. That's so dumb. I love how they explain it. It's like, oh yeah, historically the same thing happened, blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's stupid. That's dumb. You're right. We have people to save, says King Doofus. Benion will not put off triggering the blood pact until after we found a way to break it. You thought it was cool at 13? To be fair, 20 years ago, I might have thought it was cool, but at my current age, this is dumb. This is dumb. It's fine, but it's kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb. I don't know. In the meantime, you can research the pact. Just give me as much time as you can. Pact! Whatever it takes, we'll do our best to hold them. Stupid. This is stupid. Is it... Who are we? Yeah, of course we're this team now. Ugh! At least we got the tower, but tower's looking a lot less beefy lately. Ugh. He was, but now he's not. Meg, why are you here? Oh. Don't know if there's a way to free myself. Stop being so kind to me. It's too difficult for me. I can feel how you've suffered. Of what? Stupidity? Yeah, he suffered from being dumb. It's ghastly. It's your fault. Correct! You brought this curse upon Daein. Correct! No, you didn't know because you're too stupid to read the pact that you're signing. Read the things that you sign, people. It's like going to Google, terms of service? Yeah, whatever. Take all my data. Ugh. Take this thing. Enjoy Master Crown. Tower. Hello, General. Thought you were going to leave the army, taking Lady Micaiah with you. I was, but now I can't. Both Micaiah and I are from Daein. We can't abandon our own country. You said otherwise, just not that long ago. Ugh. Agreed, Rashik. It's definitely not the most compelling part of the narrative. It's easily the weakest plot point so far. By a lot. Suffer from the game really wanted to lock things behind a second playthrough. Is this something that locks the game? Yeah. Sorry. This is locking stuff behind a second playthrough? I guess things change? The game is worse for it? I agree. I would think that, you know, hardcore fans will definitely play through twice. The average player probably won't. I wonder if it's the same if you leave Daein. I don't understand. If you abandoned Daein and fought on the side of a different country, I wonder if you'd still be cursed. It can change on a second playthrough. Can change, as in it doesn't necessarily? I'm not a sage, General. Oh, see, that's kind of interesting, Rashik, but I would say that this could be more compelling if it told you that there was a solution to it when you found it, and it didn't necessarily have to be on a second playthrough, you know? If it could just be hinted at, and if you picked up on the hints, you could solve it your first playthrough, I could be okay with that. But this, they just didn't hint about it. They just kind of dropped it on you. Ugh. So, I don't know if I'll play through this game a second time. What changes? Is it spoiler to tell me what changes? Take these. I kept them as a parting gift to you, but since you're staying, I'd like you to take them now. General. Some boots? Item that increases movement by 2? That's awesome. Nice. Slight spoilers? Okay, then don't tell me. The issue with the second playthrough is that the story is 99% identical. And obviously, you don't make... Yeah, there's not really very many choices you make that impact the story, other than, I guess, who lives and who doesn't, you know? The Apostles' army from advancing, stopping it. Conventional tactics won't slow them down. They'll easily break through our lines. What should we do? We should drop rocks on their head. I'll leave the gold here. You're still not completely recovered. Have a rest. I'll try. Money? Neither one is large. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking. Who wants to play through a 60-hour strategy RPG a second time? Especially, you know, right away. I was reading while I waited. I didn't realize you were such a dedicated reader, Nolan. He's a gentleman and a scholar. How's Mickey, by the way? Is she doing well? She's alert and she seems generally stronger. Well, good. I brought this for you. This is a good axe. Don't force it. You'll only hurt yourself. You look like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're wondering if you should tell me, right? Right. The best thing to do is think it over. Give us some time to sit. Later, if you decide you want to tell me, you know where to find me. Thanks, Nolan. Anytime. What a champion. I freaking love Nolan. Love this guy. Beautiful, beautiful man. I don't know who this guy is. Oh, it's a kid. Oh, right. I recognize this kid. That's why you actually advocate for new players, even playing blind, to simply download a save file with clear date on it. See, Rashik, that makes sense. I was hoping to go in completely blind, so not knowing that is part of it, you know? Timothy, if hard was available, I would have taken it. I might have regretted it, But I would have tried. I would have tried my best. I'm still the same simple girl from Daein you met before. Nothing's changed. So are things well with you? Don't care. I'm sorry, I don't care about them at all. It's just like, not at all. I don't care about that guy. Edward, no. So sorry, you can't do it. Leo and Mickey, I just checked that. Jill? Toriano. Ugh. I can't partner Jill with anyone? They've already got partners. Oh, what a bummer. I don't know. Aaron's just... That's not it, you know? Mentatube, I believe it. I'm certain my death count... I'm certain I just wouldn't make it in a blind hard mode run. So I'm certain that's a thing. I am going to use these boots. They were given to Soth, but really they're just kind of given to your army, and Soth's the vehicle. So I don't feel bad about using them, even though I can't use Soth. Besides, movement by 2 is massive. It's so massive. Who do I want to give that to, though? Is that an equipable, or is it just a one-time use thing? If you give it to Meg, she might actually be able to get across the battlefield. That sounds terrible. Yeah, Cam, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Mickey, personally. Lots of... Well, gosh. These are the only boots I've ever seen. I'm not sure who to give it to. Mickey a lot of times feels a little left out because she's slow with her 6 movement. Most characters have at least 7. Oh, right. This brave bow. Give it to Leo. Although, I don't know, without that stronger bow, he's kind of slow. Speed plus 5 because of that bow? That's crazy. That's a big jump for him. 1 copy in every game like a master ball. Fair enough. I think Nikki's gonna get it. She's obviously going to be a lead character in every mission that she's assigned to. We'll do that, and I don't feel bad about it. Now, one thing that is going to be kind of tough. I've got this Master Crown, but who could I give it to? Alina, hello! Since Silk Song? Hey, no sweat. It's all right. You have an interview? Hey, good luck! Is this a job interview? A college interview? What kind of interview, if you don't mind me asking? That's amazing. I'm very happy for you. I hope it goes well. Nice. That's great. Job interview. Nice. Nice. Well, Alina, I hope that, crush it. No hope. Just go in there and crush it. Just mollywop it. You got this. 100% you got this. Don't even sweat it. Just go do the thing. Easy, right? So easy. At least that's what you'll think after you've walked out. After you've walked out? After you walk out. Because you're just going to go in there, destroy it. And everyone will be the better for it. So just do that. Easy peasy. Also, Alina, just so you know what's going on, soon, I'm going to try and get RE9, so we might run through that soon. That's going to be an interesting blind play. There's Expedition 33, sometime in the near future, along with a few other things. So we've got plenty planned. No, Timothy, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I don't want to know that. It's not interesting. It's boring. It's dumb. It's very run-of-the-mill. It's simple map. That's what we want. That's what we want. I gave Leo Paragon, and I've been pretty happy with that, but I might have to pass that along to Nikki. I think I need to. It's been really good for him, but I think we need to move past that. But once you settle everything, yeah, Alina, I hope so. Please, take care. We'll see you again soon. Good luck. Good luck on your interview. Yeah, Rishik, you're totally right. You're totally right. Wouldn't be happy if all the maps were easy. I'd get bored pretty quickly if they were. He's got Imbue? Oh, that's right, because I just didn't have anyone with high magic that could take that. I still don't have anyone. Maybe Zahark, but he's full up. I could take away Beast Foe. For now. Renewal works on Nolan just fine. I can't really... I could, but I don't want to take away Savior and Parity. I could take away Parity, but I don't want to take away Savior. Imbue kind of stinks on Volug, but I don't have a better place for it at the moment. With someone that could actually use it. I'd give it to Soth, but he's dead. Essentially. And Leo shouldn't be getting hit. Dawn Brigade is so bad for this part of the game. Yeah. Ugh, the Grill Mercenaries are kind of beefy. These guys are kind of not. Kind of just not. Ugh. Jill feels... She seems kind of weak. I could maybe push Nolan up and promote him. He's the closest, definitely. But it feels bad to lose so many levels on him because he's actually strong, you know? And I can't even get him to level 10. Nolan with the capped magic stat, Rashik. Who would have thought? Bro's a genius. He's a prodigy of our time. I could bump him up a bit. I think I'm going to give one of those... I don't know if it works, actually. I don't really have a lot of uses left for the Master Crowns. But I was thinking about just giving it to Laura. If she can even use it. Just to see what it does for her. Let's go look at the shop right quick. Proving those books come in handy? What books? Mentitude? Interesting. Has an unusually high chance of scoring a crit hit. Interesting. I don't know that I need this. Might 30. It's actually pretty strong with 30 durability. Oh, gotcha. Yes, Mentitude. You're totally right. You're totally right. This Beast Killer's a dagger, not useful in the slightest to me. This is a pretty killer crossbow, Cam. You're not lying. But is it worth 6 grand? I don't know. Because our archer has plenty of range, especially considering that super bow that he got, and he just got a brave bow. Is that useful to him? He just got the tomahawk. Is that, you know, how useful is that to him whenever he's got equipped with that? I don't know, team. I think we're good. Let's look ahead. Let's look ahead before we make too many more decisions. We can see what's coming, at least a little bit. It looks as if the Apostles' forces are using this road to avoid a head-on confrontation. I guess we were right in assuming that they don't necessarily want to fight. Mickey, are you still set on this? I knew it. Oh, I called it. I called it. Are the rocks ready? Yes, they're in position. This is so dumb. I hate the rocks. General Mael's forces have encountered General Ike's Lagoo's forces. The battle has begun! The decoy operation succeeded. The Apostle and her holy guards are headed this way. Great. All forces get in position. Our target is the Apostle. I don't like this. I don't like this. That will surely anger the Senate, and the Senate will move to destroy Daein. We must fight with everything we have. But Mickey, is this really necessary? Can't we avoid all this fighting and somehow pretend to obey the Senate? Mickey, it was you more than anyone else who used to hate plans like this. The Apostles' army has incredible numbers. We wouldn't stand a chance taking them head on. They would march right through us. We need to give Peleus more time, but if we hold back, the Senate will know we're up to something. For now, let's try to draw this out a bit and stop the Apostles' army. Your strength moves me. I shall not falter, unless Nephany comes and pokes me with her spear. Alright, let's do it. For our friends, and for our country! This is the Blood Pact. How dumb. That's so dumb. Ugh. Oh, okay, well at least I get to be rolling the rocks this time, potentially. Can I roll the rocks, or? Oh my gosh. It makes me feel bad, almost. Like, why am I leveling them up? They're just going to use all of that experience to destroy me. It kind of stinks to level up your character so much just to have to fight them as that, you know, high-powered version. There's a lot of them. Defeat enemy? I only have to defeat 40 enemies, I guess. These flyers can just come straight up, though. Tanith and Sigrun. I hope they don't. Is the Apostle actually on the field? I doubt it, but I don't see her. She wouldn't be near the front. A steel poleaxe that I could win. Anything else that I can win? I can't steal anything because I don't have a thief. There's gonna be one on the battlefield, but pretend he doesn't exist. Just pretend he doesn't exist. Okay. There's not really a lot. Yeah. Not really anything that I can get. Okay. Oh, she's in the carriage. Right, right. Got it. That's why the Holy Guard's all around it. I barely even noticed this. I thought it was a rock. I'm telling you guys, this TV is kind of small. It's like a 15 or 17-inch TV. It's pretty tiny. I don't even get to control the tower. He's just... Oh, wait. He's blue. Okay, he's blue. He's just surrounded by a bunch of not blues. I see. This is going to be rough. This is not going to be easy. At least these average Joes are not wildly strong. They're not weak, but they're not, you know, attack damage 36 and such. Okay. Choose units. Bummer. Soth has to be deployed. At least I get to deploy all my units. Even Meg gets to come. I'm kind of thinking it might be better if I just left her at home. choose units. Is there anyone that we can talk to? Nope, not a single conversation. Yep, Laura up front. Sounds good. I don't really have much in the way of walls. Fiona is many things. A wall is not one of those. Alright, wish me luck. Yay, my phase. Great Lance 33. I gotta stop or block 3 tiles. Can I tell this guy, you know, push the rock? Rescue? No. Okay, so ground units can push. I wonder, does this rock just go straight? Just like in the last game, it's not clear exactly how the rocks work. Towerano. I know that's not necessarily how you say his name. That's just how I say his name. Towerano. 17 defense. She cannot take a whole lot of abuse from these guys, truly. Like this, what was it? One of these guys had pretty... The Steel Great Lance guy, 33 attack. That's kind of scary. That's kind of scary. You guys want to know a secret? I can hear Frozen in the other room. Look how far she can move. That's crazy. That's awesome. Okay, I don't know where exactly to put Soth. So, obviously, I can't ensure with 100% confidence that I never accidentally let him take damage or whatever. So, if that happens, we're just going to move on. We're just going to pretend it didn't happen and move on and try to move him away from the enemy as best as possible. That being said, I'm going to put him right here and just try to leave him here. So, I can't really just ensure always that he's just never in harm's way and never takes a hit, but we'll try, okay? We'll try. I'm assuming we kind of have to get Mickey some XP, because she's probably going to... I guess, she promotes, I'm assuming, again, based on, the story. I don't know that it's the story, I'm just gonna kind of guess that it is the story. Jeez, Aaron, 14 defense, and he's only got 28 health. He can take exactly 1 hit. He can take exactly 1 hit, and then he's gonna get destroyed. If I push down to here, I can block this with 2 characters. But besides Nolan, the only other guy for the job is Zahark. And he's more of a dodge tank than an actual tank. Here and here, that could block it. But there, whoever I put down here is going to potentially take a lot of punishment. But the blood pact! Yeah, gosh, Cam, how about that, huh? I forgot what that axe does for him again. +4 defense, that's actually pretty good. There aren't many FE main characters in... Well, Rashik, she did promote once through the story, so it's very possible the next one just isn't story-based. I say possible, not probable. Volug. Oh no, I already moved Volug. I gotta be careful, because even if I do block this, sure, it does block pretty well. But there are enemies that have range eventually that will reach us, and I don't know where these flyers are going to go. Also, do I let these guys just run amok? Or do I tell them, you know, don't do that, halt? I could tell them to halt, but then they might not push these rocks. I kind of want to push this rock just to see where it goes. I don't think it's just going to... Previously, the rocks didn't just roll straight down. I don't know that these will react any differently. Maybe they will. Okay. If I don't block this right away, these guys are going to flood up, and I'm always going to have to defend 3 tiles. I don't know how long I can defend 2 tiles. 21 defense. His Brave Sword's not going to last long. They're going to have a lot of guys stacked up. But there's no 2-tile attackers right here in this area. And they definitely can't just climb the wall. I think for turn 1, I move them down. And if needed, I can pull them back up. I'm reasonably certain they will survive 1 round. Attack speed of 20. Yeah, none of these guys are going to attack twice. In fact, some of them will get attacked twice. Yeah, basically no one in this army, except for the other player characters, are fast enough to double tap. I did see that one guy, but that's it. Okay. Zahark should survive 1. Not Aaron. Nolan should survive 1. It would probably be fine to have him just attack. He would do a lot of damage, but it wouldn't be a kill. This guy would probably just run away. I think it's better if we wait. Curse this guy. I think this is close enough. Yeah, okay, that's close enough. He's got. Yeah, he has the avoid advantage. Or relationship bonus now, at least. I moved Volug back. I should have moved him forward here. But at the time, I was planning on stopping it here with 3 tiles. I'm going to bring Mickey down this way. And wait. There's no way that they reach. There's 0 chance that anyone reaches her. But I'm going to need to see how this army moves. And that's going to take a bit. Edward, I don't see him being helpful very much. I just don't see him being very helpful. But we can bring him down here anyways. Toriano, I'm kind of thinking maybe we just leave him here. It would be nice to bring him over there, but 21 defense? With Nolan having this axe, he's essentially just as tanky, with the exception of resistance. He even has more health now. And much higher avoid, so I think he's just stronger than the tower now. He is the tower now. I could jump down here. And likely all of these mages and things won't be able to hit him. And any meleeers that jump up will attack him, and he can attack back. But I just don't know if that's wise. 25 attack. These guys are not very strong. Because he does not have a javelin anymore. I think we leave him up top. I just want to see what happens a little bit. Yeah, at first he's monstrous, but the story does him dirty because he's out of so many fights that, well, he's just not strong anymore. At least not relative to the other characters. All the characters in this army are weak. They're all weak. But relative to him, they're not that weak. It's a weird thing. If I put if I put her down here, I can poke some of these guys. She should be fine there. None of these guys can two-tile attack. She's definitely safe there. Okay? And she can kind of reach across, poke them, and then come back. So, let's get on that. I need to bring Nikki over here so she can, which, she's on the way. But she can artillery over these soldiers and get some bonus damage and some XP. Ooh, not a bad level for Jill there. Pretty good. She's no Har, but that was pretty good. This is going to be kind of funny. I can't even damage him. Oh, can't even damage him. Oh, she is so sad. Aaron can do a tiny bit of damage. He can do some chip damage. Meg, come on. Stay with Soth. These guys could be a problem. Alright, how does this rock work? It just went straight down. I wonder if that guy's probably gonna die. That guy's definitely dead, like super dead. Gosh, he could have waited. Could have waited and got so much better. Maybe that's the play. Maybe I do have them wait on these rocks. Ugh. Yeah, Rashik, no joke. Lucia also has the problem. Pushing the rocks now is just not a good idea. Because they're full health and the healers are just going to top them off. So these rocks just don't even mean anything. Not really. Beautiful. That guy did a lot of damage, but he's just gonna die down there. What's happening? We're under attack. We will engage them now. Please stay inside your carriage, Your Majesty. Someone, go tell General Ike! Oh, gosh. Bye, guy. It's been a pleasure, I guess. Those guys might not die. They seem to have good avoid. Yeah, me. Yeah, me. Sorry. Oof. Team, I've been thinking a lot about Silk Song. I know RE9's out, and I cannot wait to play that. It's gonna be so good. I'm very excited. But been thinking about Silk Song. Yeah, if we wait on those rocks, oof. Fallout New Vegas? Oh yeah? Smack. What's the reasoning behind that? I mean, why wait until this weekend is what I'm getting at. Why are they running that way? Bye, guy. Thanks for playing. Why are you here? Never played a Fallout game before? Cam, we did stream New Vegas twice, I guess. And it's the only one that I've ever played, but it was good. I've never beaten it, just to be clear. Okay, I kind of saw that coming. And the tower can help finish that guy off. Okay, those guys are coming straight up. That's true, Cam. You got that PC upgrade. Sounds like it's a pretty good deal. Okay. What can the tower do here? At least he's still pretty beefy on offense. It was in VR? I didn't even know that game was in VR. At least the tower can still take care of a few, you know? A few chumps. Okay. Mickey's not in danger here. I cannot heal Nolan because this guy's in the way. And Nolan can't even shove this guy. We could rescue him and get him out of the way that way. What a bummer to do that, though. I do have a physics staff, I think. Yeah. So I can heal. I gave her the Master Crown. I didn't mean to give her the Master Crown. I was thinking about class promoting her, but the Master Crown doesn't do that. Okay. These guys, 25 damage. So they cannot one-shot anyone, but they could stack on somebody, potentially. Potentially this guy in particular. He's got 11 defense, though. But they can't both hit him, though. That's interesting. Wonder why they can't land here. I guess it's just that they can't attack there. It's because they have to land there that they can't attack there. Makes sense. I wish I could just tell like this one guy to move. Cam, I did play what is it, RE7 in VR for just a little bit, and it was fun, but I didn't love it. It was fine. VR was cool, but felt like not a novel. It didn't feel like a novelty, but it felt like it would wear off like one. The fun of it would wear off like a novelty very quickly, was my feeling. Okay, Leo 16. Yeah, Leo's definitely beefier. 10 damage. Good enough damage. Cam, I don't necessarily think it's a gimmick, but I don't quite think it's there yet at the same time. But I've never used, like, let's call it cutting edge technology whenever it comes to VR. I've only had very light use of it, and it was a PS4 of all things. Definitely not a VR beast. So, I don't know. I'm trying not to give judgment on it too much, but at the same time, you know. Gosh, look at this guy. Massive damage if he hits. It's pretty low chance, but it's not no chance. Ugh. Steel sword. What does that do? 8 damage twice? Just enough? Yeah, we're gonna go for it. People's tolerance for eyewear? That could be the case, Cam. I don't know. I think the next big leap in gaming won't happen for a long time. Personally, I think the next big leap in gaming is going to be put off for quite a while by VR, or not VR, but by AI. AI is going to eat up all of our chips, and we won't be able to have any nice new fancy gadgets for a while. That's what I think. Get him, Jill! I'm very sad about that, by the way. Wow. Nice. This guy, I could rescue him with Fiona, probably. Yeah, I do plan to bring Volug down so that way he can stand near Zahark. I was thinking about putting him here. So I was going to have Laura come here, heal Nolan. Nolan's just going to shove her back, and then I was going to put Volug here. That was kind of my plan. And then we can just wall up right here for another turn. I'm going to have to do something to deal with these two flyers, though. So I gotta be thinking about that. I feel like they're gonna come up, probably attack this guy next. But they might also attack, you know, various units over here. But I gotta make sure I got a plan for them. Which, maybe these guys just, you know, divide and conquer and destroy those. I'm not sure yet. But Javelin Bro, definitely not going to be throwing a Javelin down this far. I'm not sure what to do with Eddie yet. I'm thinking about sending him over here to help deal with these guys, because their attack's not very high. So maybe. Wild, it sure feels that way, buddy. It sure feels like it. I'm not a big fan of these maps, but I realize it's because they're lower level, which is unfortunately just a thing, you know? Okay. Let's rescue this guy. Get him out of the way. Not converse. Staff. Heal. Jill's fine. Nolan's probably fine for one more turn. Wild. Just so you know, I'm blind to the game. I don't know what to expect on this map, and I don't know what's going to happen. So if you could, I would appreciate no spoilers. I'm attempting a blind Iron Man run. Oh, no, you're fine, buddy. You're fine. Telling me that some part of the story is your least favorite. Yeah, you didn't reveal what the story is. You're good, buddy. You're good. We just found out about the Blood Pact, and I thought, ugh, that's so dumb. That's so dumb. Oh, why is that so dumb? But, whatever. Whatever. I don't really know what to do with Aaron. I guess I'll send him back here since he and Eddie are buddies. That's what some other people have said. I'm just not a fan of that. Ugh. Blood Pact. And then they treat it like, oh, it was a part of the history. There was a different king. And stuff happened with him. And I'm thinking, ugh. Are they talking about Ashnard? I don't know who they're talking about, but this is dumb. Okay, maybe I should just order those guys back. They're getting in the way. These randos ruining my strategies. Oh, Wild, I said the same thing. Maybe not exactly the same thing, but I kind of felt the same way. There's plenty of other ways they could have orchestrated that. The king could have just been secretly evil. You know, he could have been secretly Bennion all along. And then he lies like he has before. You know, there's a lot of things that they could have done that would have just been more believable or less dumb. Or he's not a real person at all. Izuka made him in the factory of where he morphed and, you know, created so many other things, you know? I'm just saying, like, there's many things he could have done. They kind of led him to... They left it to where he could easily just not have been the real, you know, heir to the kingdom, and maybe that's still a thing that's going to come out, I don't know. Or like I said, Izuka created this abomination. Now he's pretending to be king, and... You know, I don't know. I feel like there were a lot of things that the game could have done better. I was not impressed. Oh, it's gonna be hard to push down there. That guy is so in the way. I don't know, I kind of want to just command them all to get back. My units would get more XP that way, but I'm not sure if that's wise. Okay, so they did fly up there, and I thought they would. But our guys kind of blocked that healer in, so that healer's not directly in danger. That guy's in danger. He's just dead. First thing you thought of is what Bennion imposes terms on Daein's independence were. Oh, by the way, you have to ally with us or we re-invade you. Yeah, right. Wow, that could easily have been a thing. It's like, by the way, we have to be friends or else. Could easily have just swung that as a thing, and that would have made perfect sense. You know, hey, they're twisting my arm and I can't... There's not a whole lot I can do about it. This is not... This is a little cumbersome here. Can't attack this rock's a wall? Interesting. I kind of thought I'd just be able to still attack someone. Curse these guys. I don't want them to just sit in a corner and do nothing, but I don't need them standing in front of me like this. The problem is if I tell Mickey to command them to like stand here, all of them are just going to rush that spot and be worthless. Ugh. In general, you kind of dig that Mickey stuck fighting on the wrong side of the war, and she knows it, but does it anyway. Yeah, I'm not so torn up about that. Jumping back and forth constantly between armies is kind of interesting and kind of a bummer at the same time. I don't necessarily hate it, but these guys just feel wildly underpowered now after, you know, steamrolling with General Ike's forces for so long. So, pros and cons to that, definitely. Gosh, if I put Jill over here, she would not be able to get back to safety. But I could poke a hole in this wall with her. Yeah, Rashik, I can agree with that for sure. I can definitely agree with that. I need to feel bad for fighting against the side that I'm fighting against, but right now, I feel bad for fighting these guys, but not the other way around. Like right now, if these guys lost, I just don't really care. Oh, I'm sorry your king's a dum-dum and signed a contract without reading it. Also, Izuka's evil. Oh, who could have seen that coming, you know? It just, they don't make it, they make it easy to not care for this side as much. In the latter half, at the start, I definitely cared about them, but now less so. Yeah, I agree. Being coerced to fight is just not as interesting. Yes, Wild actually made a long video on my blind playthrough of that. We did a blind Iron Man. I was challenged in my Discord, actually by Cam. I'm not sure if he's in chat, but I liked the game a lot. It was so good. I liked it so much I wanted to make a long-form video on it. So I did. And I don't know. I was very happy with that game. It was great. I was very happy with that game. It was quite good. I think if I move Zahark over here, he should be pretty safe. Yeah, right. The best ideals for a good guy. Path of Radiance definitely better than this one. But not to say that this one is bad. It's actually still been pretty good. There were some loose plot points that I'm just not a fan of. Oh, by the way, Wild, if you see me just leaving Soth up here and not doing anything with him, that's because to me, he is dead. In an Iron Man, obviously I can't reset if someone dies, but the only way I could move forward after I let him die was... well, it was a game over, so I had to restart the map, but any map he's force deployed on, he's just dead to me. Even the gear on him, I can't use that, so we're just going into it like that. Meg just kind of stinks. She's just bad, so I'm trying to keep her out of harm's way. Wild, I think I've been doing okay. Honestly, I got Soth killed because I got a little overzealous. I was kind of dumb. I played Chase the Doggy too hard in Mission 10 when you have Nyla, and I just kept Soth a little bit too close. And there was one tile where he got attacked by 3 units, and even though their chances to hit were really low, all 3 of them hit and dumpstered him. It was just an oversight on my part, rushing too fast, you know? Could send someone out and then have Jill rescue them, potentially. I think I'm going to have Zahark go forward. And we'll see what happens. 53%. Okay, this one's pretty low. We'll kill that guy. Will we? No, we won't. We have to use the Brave Sword to finish that guy. That's a bummer. Did they, Wild? Zahark's been doing work for me, especially on the map at the river, because I gave him Beast Foe, and he destroyed with Beast Foe. He definitely did some work there. Kind of a bummer. I don't really have some great unit to put here. Nolan would be my guy to put there. Ugh, but all these guys have pretty high attack. These guys are all kind of scary. Well, this guy's not so scary. Iron Sword, yeah. Give that guy to Meg. But these guys are also just not very strong. They might do a lot of damage if they hit. And they're not doing a whole lot of that. 19, 16, ugh. If I put him there, he could get triple tapped. And I don't think he can take 2 hits. I can't really move him back either because I can't guarantee that these guys will be here to tank. Oh, game, why do you do this to me? I've got the tower over here. So we can deal with one of these guys. Being a bunch of scrubs who got it too far over their heads is... yeah, I can agree with that. And honestly, it would have been fine if they were not just story at the beginning. You know, if they kept going on that route and didn't let them fall behind so far. But you just play so few missions as them for such a long time, and the enemies keep scaling and don't stop. So to make up for that, they hand you weapons like this. I guess that's fine, you know? It's one of those things where, yeah, I guess it's fine. Dang. I really want Mickey to attack. She needs XP. I really want to attack with Mickey. I could finish that guy off, or that guy. Yeah, I agree, Cam. Even if they had just given us a lot of bonus XP to work with, that would have been fine. And then we could have, you know, given it out as we saw fit. That would have been alright. I don't know if this is wise. We're gonna see. We'll see. Okay, thank goodness. I really needed that. Oh, if we needed that. I don't mind the variety of the gameplay, Rashik. I do wish that Nolan's great defense wasn't just, you know, contingent on him holding this specific axe, though. That's kind of a bummer. See, I could move Mickey forward and attack this guy with Thawny, and it doesn't quite get a kill, but it is pretty good. I really would want to attack these armored units with that and just mollywop them. How much would that do anyways? That would one-shot that guy. He'd be done. Okay, what is that? I couldn't get her back to safety, though, if I did that. If I did that, I could not get her back to safety. We could just hold her. But is that worth it? It might just be better just to wait. Might be better just to wait and see how they do. See, that's not very much damage, and he needs this special bow to be good. I dislike that a bunch. I really dislike that. Radiant Dawn does see a lot more units, actually see time on the field. It's true. That is one thing I do like. So I give it some grief for, you know, pulling me back and forth a bunch, but it forces me to not just always use my favorite units. You know, I can't just always send Nephany out here to destroy the whole battlefield and cackle in the background maniacally. You know, I gotta actually consider who I've got this map and what I can do with that. So I do like that. I like that part a fair bit. Volug cannot really do anything this turn. And it doesn't seem useful to give him a Levy Grass because he'll just transform next turn anyways. I hate it, but I think I'm just going to put him in this corner and have him wait. There is an archer here, but he's pretty weak with his iron bow. Steel bow guy is still pretty far out. And this is a wall, so a guy has to get here to actually attack. I can't even heal these guys. Technically, I could. I just need to move Leo. Which I could rescue him with Jill. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll have enough guys out here to body block all of that. I think we just attack this guy and come back to safety. Hey, thanks, Wild. I appreciate that very much. I hope you have a good night. We'll see you again soon. Thanks for coming by. Braveax, take him out. We might as well get the XP for this. Not let those other guys get the kill. Smack! Nice. Arrgh. Delicious! We do need to get Mickey a couple of kills, though. What does she have? 18 defense? Yeah, she's fine. She's fine over here. She can take 2 attacks. Blind playing a classic? Oh, well, thanks, my guy. Appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. This game is saved by Act 4. I can't wait to see that. I hope that is the case now and into the future. Hold on a tick. Oh, there's another guy right here. I can't guarantee that he dies, you know? Zahark is potentially in danger there. So I could bring Mickey over here and have her kill this guy. 28? She's safe-ish. And this guy probably finishes him off. He's only got 6 hit points. But probably is a very strong word. Oh, am I stupid? This might be really dumb. This might be really dumb. We'll see. I think they'll take care of that other guy, and I'll be fine. Nice. Look at that. We need Mickey to get XP like that. Okay. Laura can heal Leo. He needs it. That's a joke. Okay. Yes. I was kind of banking on them taking that one out. No way. No way, Cam. Ugh, if that's the case, I'm moving to Linux, which I've already been considering doing. There's just some programs I use that don't work well on Linux. Well, whatever. I'll just figure it out, you know? Oh, if that's a bad spot for a healer to be. You didn't need to be that close to use your physics staff. Poke. Miss. Miss. Subscription services for everyone, right? You guys remember back when you could just buy software and use it? What a crazy world that was. Ugh. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna move to Ubuntu. Probably. I don't know, we'll see. Cam, I'm not paying a subscription for my operating system. Forget that. Yeah, right? You know what? My VHS tapes still work. My DVDs still work. My Blu-rays, I can still play them. Those were different times, Mentatube. This isn't the Dark Ages anymore, bro. Sign up for this subscription. It'll be great. It'll be totally worth it. They're not going to try to shove AI down your throat, you know? Totally worth it. AI focused OS. Ugh. I hope the take rate for that's gonna be null. No one's gonna want that. But you know they're gonna try to force upgrade you. Upgrade. Very, very loose term there. No way. I'm not paying a subscription for an OS. No thanks. Not when Linux works just fine. Right, Cam? I'll just use Notepad. Well, that's AI garbage now, too. It's a sad world we live in. Oh, yeah. Get him, Zahark. He's a beast. He needs a little bit more strength. He could be wild if he had a little bit more strength. Okay. We've got some archers to contend with now. Okay, this is good. This is fine. I hope. 29% chance to hit. And they attack twice. Nice. That's maybe not so good. I don't know. Okay. We got to get Mickey back behind the wall. We got to get Mickey back behind a wall. Huh. Bola can at least transform now. I can't rely on Zahark to just dodge tank everything. He's going to take damage eventually. Current boom is making it look like a hammer and everything else is the nail. Yeah, Rashik, I agree. I have AI on my laptop and I use it, not all the time, but I use it sometimes at work. There's good use cases for it, but it's not this end-all be-all panacea that they kind of tried to portray it as, you know? And it's not going to cure cancer. Sorry, but it's just not going to cure cancer. Nine damage. Oof, Steel Lance just 0 chance to hit, and he's so slow. I've got to just have him heal. 8 defense. If this guy flew over here and hit Fiona, she's just dead. I don't have any good way of dealing with this guy. The tower can't quite reach. If she attacks, she's dead. And it's not like she'd do any damage anyways. If she gets attacked, she's just dead. I don't want Braum to be sad! Oh, this is rough. Someone's gonna die there. I misplayed that. I thought these guys would finish him. They did not. And the tower's too far away. 6 and 12. Alina, I'm not sure. Yeah, but you're not wrong. Okay, at least we can save Meg. At least we can save Meg. If Aaron equips his Iron Lance, he might actually hit, and if he heals, he's not going to die. I don't think I can have Eddie attack. I should have left Aaron there. Could have body blocked a little bit. I cannot attack. Unless I use the wind edge, I can't attack. But if I use the wind edge, there's no way that hits. Yeah, and if it does, 0 damage, not, you know, there's nothing there. Gotta push that rock. It wouldn't really do much. Okay. I just need to make sure that Laura and Fiona are safely out of range. Gosh, Fiona's so weak. What's this guy got? 9 move? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he could land there. Laura's in danger where she is. Okay. So we got some problems to solve. All of these problems have solutions, team. All of these problems have solutions. Maybe not great solutions, but solutions nonetheless. I really want Zahark to stand here. If he stood here, I wouldn't... I'd feel a lot safer about him. At least until the mages get over here. Nolan not being able to move out there too easily without destroying my wall here is not ideal. Okay, Mickey can Thani this guy out of existence. Alina, they said early this year. Silksong is coming, free DLC. I'm very excited for that. As for when exactly, I don't know. I don't think anyone knows yet. But they did say early this year. So we'll see. HP, magic, luck, resistance. She needs some speed so bad. She so badly needs speed. Oof. Okay. We have Volug shift. Well, Cam, I disagree. Their next game is going to be, 2032, but their DLCs actually came out reasonably quick for the original Hollow Knight. Yeah, Rashik, gosh, without any sort of speed, she's just not going to be that great. I don't know, it's probably fine. Maybe I'm worried about her speed too much. But I am worried about her speed. Laura cannot quite make it that far. She can't quite make it far enough. Thinking about bringing Zahark right here. Steel Sword this guy. This guy goes down, 100%. Definitely doesn't deal damage. At least not anything worth worrying about. Alina, I'm ready for the Silksong DLC. I say I'm ready for it. I don't actually know that I am. Gosh, I need to get Steelheart, the achievement. I haven't gotten it yet. It's not the only achievement I haven't gotten, but it's the one I really want. You actually think by this part of the game her staff utility is more notable? That's probably accurate. The only thing that makes her decent as an attacker is this. Thani. Destroy armored and horse-mounted units. Everything else is just meh with her. But that is actually pretty powerful. Not unstoppable, but pretty powerful. Okay. Since she isn't one for all of... Oh, yeah. I get what you mean. Yeah, it's definitely hard to put your brain into that mode. Gosh, I hate to put him right here. We can attack. Whatever, we'll try. We'll see what happens. Laura can't quite make it down here, and that's kind of a bummer. Smack. Get wrecked. Donnie's great, but not infinite. I do have a second one, I think, but all the same, that doesn't make it crazy. That doesn't make it crazy. I hope a flyer here comes over and attacks this guy. We'll see. Either way, Laura, I need to get her to safety. I want to move Leo over here. Okay, here's how we're going to do this. I really need Leo out of the way first. Okay, I'm going to put Ike over here and just hope that he doesn't get attacked. Like I said, this guy might go over there and attack him. There's nothing I can do if he does. We'll just ignore that and move on, but I'm trying to move him out of the way. Oh, Felina, I'm ready for that DLC, too. This archer here, if he got 2 taps at Laura, she probably just dies. I can move her. That makes sense. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. This is ideal. This works out. We can heal up this priest. Rescue Laura. Bring her back here. Leo comes over here. Take and drop. There we go. Snailed it. And our units are safe for this next round, hopefully. That mage is not very intelligent. He should have backed up. That mage definitely just killed himself. I'll be so surprised if he lives. The only way he lives is if no one attacks him, but I just don't see that happening. Yeah, but we get bolstered because they put a bunch of allied units that aren't under our control on our team, you know? What? What are you doing? Okay. You just let them up. Oh, that guy's so dead. Okay. It's fine. Everything's fine, team. I'm kind of thinking maybe I should send Leo over there. But I would never get a chance to put him in place to do attacking, you know? See? Bye, guy. Thanks for playing. You tried. Ike's the father of Soth's children. I see where you're confused. Yeah, I get it. I get it, Rashik. My mistake. I won't let it happen again. Oof. That Dragon Rider's pretty strong, but I doubt he lives if he keeps throwing himself out there like that. That guy's dead. Oh, no, he lived. Crazy. I'm surprised. Ha! It's easy to get confused, right? Rashik, it's just, it's very easy. Very easy to get confused. Bummer. I can't defeat all of these guys. Not next turn, at least. I don't even know that it would be, quote-unquote, easier if these yellow guys were just not here. Oh, that guy's gonna live. Barely, but close enough. Great. Okay, these guys are not wildly strong. Okay, I can take and drop Meg here, because the tower is just going to eat this guy. 90% chance he's definitely going to hit. Definitely going to hit. Please hit. Oh my goodness. Definitely gonna one-shot that guy. No sweat, team. Never even a drop of sweat. Okay. Yeah, no sweat. Easy. Now's your chance! Nice. See, that's when you push the rock. Beautiful. This guy's lined up nicely for Mickey. Drop a meteor on him. A meteor of light. I know now, without a doubt, Kingdom Hearts is light. Let's go. Sorry. Wrong game. Woo! Oh! Yeah. Look at that. That's a good one. Basically a perfect level up. Strength would have been alright, but... Woof! Nice. Nice. Fortunately, she doesn't really need strength, so... that's delicious. Let's go, team. Let's go. There's a lot of death right here. So we can do some work against these guys, but we still have to be a little bit careful. It was a beautiful level up. My goodness. How can I wall this off? That was Mickey's level up. Timothy, it was beautiful. She has a... Okay, we cannot attack over this cliff, I guess. Can't attack over the cliff. Bummer, not enough. Let's see, where's she at? She could destroy that guy. Still Axe Bro's a little scary. Okay. Gotta make some moves. Gotta start making some moves. What can I do? Okay, that's fine. This guy definitely dies. Oof. No sweat, team. Like I said, not even a drop of sweat. I gotta watch his gauge, though. Make sure that doesn't drop. Defeat 14 enemies. Okay. 14 enemies. We can do that. Probably should have used the Jill last. That's... whatever, it's fine. She's fine. If I leave her here, she body blocks, and that's fine. He doesn't have a ranged weapon any longer. Going to EPS? Wow, what does that mean? Sorry, I didn't see anything about High Guard, but I don't know what EPS means. I'm assuming that just means like some kind of maintenance mode where it's basically dead. 22 defense. Oh, EOS, end of service, gotcha. 10 days? Ugh. 10 days? Oof. That's not even dead on arrival, that's just dead. Ogre thumbs. 10 days after launch, they're killing it. That's crazy. Really is Concord 2.0, I guess. $18 damage. Dead finish. But I worry about him taking damage. Blam! That's insane. Servers are closing in 10 days. Oof. Please get huge. Get huge. Okay, that's fine. I really wanted him to get some defense and strength. Because that's what he is. He blocks and then punches back, you know? If I put Zahark out here, he's probably fine. 10% chance to hit, 24% chance to hit. He doesn't get any kills, but he makes people hurt. I think I'm just gonna put him right here and have him wait. I need Laura to be a little bit closer, but I don't want her in danger. They don't have anyone with range that can reach. I'm fine to move her up. It's fine. Oh, nice. XP. Haha! Why would you not think so, Rashik? Did you have some kind of clues or something? I doubt it. No clues to be had, buddy. Make this guy hurt. Someone else gonna get the kill, but whatever, that's fine. Or not! Let's go! Later, nerd! Let's go. Let's go, Leo with the huge crit. Receive Vulnerary. Receive Vulnerary. I'm glad I put up a wall, jeez. All these weenies just running away. Poke. Poke. Okay. Well, Zahark's not doing anything this round. That guy actually did a lot of damage. Tank and spank. Nice. I never played High Guard. I never had any desire to. Hero shooters just aren't my thing. I'm not a big fan. I liked League of Legends just fine. I don't know. Just hero shooters. I played Overwatch. Wow. So dumb. Big dumb. You just put yourself in danger. And it was fine. That being said, I still didn't love it. It was just fine. Nice. Another one bites the dust. Okay. That's some kind of reach there. That's crazy. Dr. Rim! Hello! Look at all these weenies running away. I want to give chase, honestly. Why so, Dr. Rim? I agree, but I'm curious to know why. That guy finally hit something. Crazy. Oh, please don't kill him. Dang. Whatever, it's too good to be true. Long live the king. Oof. Delicious. You shall pay for your transgressions, apparently. Wow. Hit and run. They're gonna make me chase them down. Yeah, Dr. Ren, that's so true. Before stream, I went into the other room and I grabbed the wife and I just hugged her because I'm so happy. So happy to just have a good woman. You know, I'm living in a house. Life's not perfect, but life's not bad. It's pretty decent, you know? She made tacos. Shrimp tacos. I requested shrimp tacos and I got them. Delicious. Yeah, it really didn't distinguish itself in any way. Which doomed it before it started, honestly. Later, nerd. So, yeah, I'm good. Dr. Rim, I'm not happy about any wars. Just in general. I'm just not happy about any wars. So, I can agree. I'm not happy about the fighting. These guys, they're... Aaron and Meg are both dead to me, right along with Soth. Bummer. You can't quite reach. The tower can't quite reach. But I'm actually going to leave him over here. I'm going to move him forward one tile, but leave him... He's in range. But I'm going to leave him there. Eddie also... I don't know. He's just not quite there in terms of power. Okay. We can't double tap this guy. And we don't quite finish him off. Can Jill do it? Jill can do it. But doesn't finish him off. Bummer. She could with the Brave Axe, I guess. Are on IR team? Oh, what do you mean, Dr. Rim? This team right now? I'm playing as the Daein, the Dawn Brigade forces. And we're kind of going up against Crimea at the moment, trying to slow down the Apostles' advance, which is not a thing I want to do personally. Let her go, you know. She's fine. She's fine. Just let her keep going. Nice. Easy, quick mollywop here. Ooh, sweet crit. Unnecessary. That's 2 in a row. With such a low percentage. This, yeah, I don't know. I'm not wildly impressed with this map. I'm gonna bring her down here. Because she could rescue somebody. Eddie could shove somebody and be useful that way, I guess. I need to defeat this guy. Volug, Zahark, and Nolan. We could wall this off pretty well, I think. We could wall this off. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could stand there if this guy was gone. Also 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could stand there if that guy was gone. Okay, I think I have my play. Okay. Just to be clear, there's nothing crazy. Alright. There's nothing crazy. We're good. This gets us potentially 3 kills. Let's go, team. On the offense. Volo could take a little damage here. He's probably fine, though. 42 health. He does at least have vitality. While transformed, at least. His HP basically doesn't mean anything whenever he's not transformed. Bye, guy. Sorry. Dr. Rem, some of these maps feel like just a battlefield simulator, for sure. Delicious axe there. Asked him all the right questions. Aww. Why can't I move to that spot? I mean, it doesn't matter that much because they can't really run around anyways, but I thought I'd be able to make it to this spot and attack him from the front. Oh, this guy. I thought that was one of our guys. He's not an ally. I thought he was an ally. Wow. Probably could have left him and he would have gotten cleaned up. Probably. I don't know that I want to rely on that, though. Zahark level up. Oh, not good. The yellow guys are my allies. The red are my not allies. That's not good. Very high likelihood that this guy runs away. But these guys might run up. We'll see. I don't feel good putting Laura close, but let's heal this guy. We could heal this guy. I just don't know if I trust. I don't know if I trust him. Yeah, let's heal this guy. We could use Physic and heal him from afar, but I don't know. I just feel better putting Laura back here. Weenies. That guy's gonna walk over and attack Leo, probably. That's really not good. Oh, thank goodness that guy stood in front of Leo. Probably not a requirement. But, oof. Nerve-wracking all the same. Thinking about starting lives? You mean live streams? Go for it. What's the worst that could happen? Maybe you draw an audience. Maybe you just have fun. Nah, what does it matter, you know? You could do it either way. By the way, team, speaking of lives, if you're enjoying the live stream, consider hitting the like button or the subscribe button. I don't know what it does, but YouTube says bigger number equal bigger better. So, thanks in advance, I guess. Appreciate it. Oh. Not good. We got us... Ah, dang it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. In my brain, for a moment, a wild moment, he was still attacking Leo, and I was big sad about that. Do Blender models? Hey, you know, someone might. You never know. Never know what could happen. There was a time whenever I streamed to nobody. It was a long time, actually. It's probably like 2 months that I just streamed to nobody. Maybe no one cares. Maybe eventually someone does. Just saying, you shouldn't defeat yourself before you start. You never know. There were a lot more before, Dr. Rem. Oh, there were so many. It was kind of nutty. But we did knock out quite a few of them. Okay, that's not bad. Still want more magic. But we did get her quite a few levels this round. Oh, thanks, Dr. Rim. I had one of my friends. She's an artist, a great artist, by the way. And I asked her to make me. I didn't ask her to make it. I commissioned her. I paid her, and I asked her to make this artwork for me. It's a picture of me pulling out the Master Sword, but then of course it breaks. You know, hence the name Complete Mayhem. That's the idea. Whatever I do, it's just complete mayhem. Whether or not that's accurate, up for debate. But that's the idea. That's the idea behind the paint, or the paint? Yeah, the artwork. I'm gonna use this Allevi grass. And Laura. Is anyone injured? I could heal Mickey. She's gained some HP. No one else is really hurt. Whatever, we're gonna heal Mickey. Dr. Rim, I am awful. I am giga bad at art. So, because I'm not good and I know that, I tend to just pay people that are good to do it for me. I'm not saying that I would never use AI-generated artwork for anything ever, but I refuse to use it for stuff as important as this, you know? I would rather support an artist. Speaking of artists, Galen! Oh, I've missed you, buddy. It feels like it's been forever. How are you doing? We only got a few more units. We take out a few more units and we win this map. I gotta be careful approaching too close, because I could have a whole army on me. Could have taken out that flyer so easily as an archer. Oh, as an archer, he could have destroyed that flyer. Not wise to do it the way he did. Just trading this one vulnerary around. That guy's insane going down there. He's probably just gonna get surrounded. To make a D&D character? Only used as a template? See, Galen, stuff like that, to me, that's fine. But also, if you're just using something for your own personal use like that, what does it matter? I don't just earn a ton of money streaming, but I could potentially, and I do earn some money streaming. And in my opinion, if I'm doing something where I can make money off of it, I'd rather use that to give someone else some opportunities as well, if I can, you know? So, someone else having a chance, especially someone that I know and care about, to just let their artwork be seen, oh yeah, sounds great. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Blam! You're in New Mexico. Gosh, I'm sorry, Galen. That's a bummer. Well, maybe after being in Japan for so long, you're happy to be back, perhaps? Maybe not necessarily New Mexico, but maybe happy to be back. Okay. I can move up one space and still be safe. I only need to defeat one more enemy. Bro, get out of my way. Just get out of my way. My goodness. Okay. Mickey Thawny, this guy? Yeah, Dr. Rim, she does. Or at least I know she has a portfolio. I don't have the link off the top of my head, but I know she does. Recent events have made the transition difficult. I can imagine so, Galen. I can imagine so. I'm sure you can't really share details, but I can imagine. We're in position at the top of the cliff, and the Holy Guards are at the bottom, just as we planned. All right, thank you. There's no turning back now, Micaiah. You have to give the order. I know. General Mill has fallen to the claws of the subhumans. Ike and the Laguz Alliance are heading this way to rescue the Apostle. Prepare to move to the next phase. Archers, get ready. There's no more time for doubt. Oh no. What are they pouring down the cliff? It's oil. They're gonna set us aflame. Apostle, onto my Pegasus. We'll take to the sky. We will protect the Apostle from the archers by becoming her shield. Holy Guards, form up. We cannot leave the others down here. I'll not allow it. Commander, we're ready. Bye. Archers, mages, bring down that Pegasus. Oof. He's got Soth? He's carrying a dead man. Dr. Rem, I hope you get some good sleep. Have a good night, my guy. I see one arrow fly, and the boy gets a quick lesson in falling. Tiburn! Soth, no, please. All units, cease fire, now! General Ike has reached us. We failed. Micaiah of Daein? Of Daein! Listen to me very, very carefully. Tell him to let Soth go. Not a chance. I'm offering you a choice. Surrender now and go home to Daein. Or fight us and die. We can't. We won't retreat or negotiate. Regardless of what you believe, the only choice we have is to fight. Micaiah, are you insane? Look around! Every single person in your army will die. Do you care that little about them? Enough. Everyone stand down. Apostle? I've seen enough bloodshed for one day. That's enough. Please. No more. Yes! The Apostle finally making sense! Oh, Galen, I guess if you're still jet-lagged, you just made the transition? We'll retreat for now. You'd better do the same, and I mean now. I'm not sure how long I can hold my men back. But we can't. Fine. His death is on your hands then. Sorry, little Soth. Your friend just killed you. Say a quick goodbye. What was a trick? Woo! I was nervous. Oh, thank goodness. Soth. Take this as a lesson, little Beork. Next time there won't be anyone to catch you. Woof! Tivers is insane. General Tower, I'll ask you one last time. Talk some sense into that girl, alright? She's losing it. We won't pursue you this time. However, we cannot avoid this war. That is all I will say for now. And Ike, I'm sorry for this. What's going on with you people? What's wrong with your brain? Traveled 37 hours. My goodness. That's a long way, buddy. That's a long way. I guess you had a pretty long layover. Boop, 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 doop. What's the sitch? It's awful. The Benion Central Army and the Crimean Royal Knights have almost been completely obliterated. Wow. On top of that, the oil that Daein used to injure the Holy Guard's Pegasi and has all but grounded them? Yeah, I think awful fits. Thoughts, everyone? Thoughts! Daein must answer for this! We attack them immediately! We can't. If we fought Daein now, we couldn't possibly take on the Senate's armies. We have to get Daein to listen to us. Confusion is exactly what Lekain wants. Daein is merely a pawn in his scheme. But there's one thing I do not understand. Why such horrible tactics? Oil and fire? What is that girl Micaiah thinking? The Imperial Army has Micaiah on their side? Raphael, when did you arrive? Just now, with Rayson and Queen Nyla. Rayson went straight to his sister. He'll be here with Leanne in a moment. Can you guys even be here? What about the medallion? The medallion is right here. Oh, no. No! Don't do it! We're very near the point where Galdrar won't be able to contain its power. If this war goes on much longer, the Dark God will surely awaken. Who could have seen that coming? Where they make the boarding time 3 hours before they leave? And you still have to show up. Ugh! Galen, that sounds awful. And the flight on top of that's ridiculously long. Oof. Well, I'm glad that you're landed and wherever home is now, at least temporarily. So perhaps you can get some good, well-earned rest? Who's that? What is that? Please save him. Please save my son. Come save my Peleus, I beg of you. Who's she praying to? I found it! This is it! A way to break the blood pact! Thank the goddess. I will be able to save my people after all. Oh yeah? Prince Kurth. What are you doing out so late? Looking for something? Oh, hello, Ina. No, I was just looking at the moon. Its reflection on the lake is quite lovely, isn't it? Yes, quite. Yes. What is that? How'd you get in here? How'd you find us? Help, he's here! My apologies for the long wait. It's the assassin. She fled to Crimea and exposed the Senate's plots to the world. Currently, she leads the Apostles' army through Daein and is preparing to storm the Empire. Is this Zelgius? Saving Sephirim? It's time for us to make our move. Yes! Yes, it is! Ha ha! As you wish, my master. Let's go! Okay, so the Blood Pact is pretty stupid, but I'm interested to see where everything else goes. Nice D&D tables. Galen, you'll fit right in. Yeah, Mentatube, they're definitely turning up the story, the pace of the story right here. Oof. Okay. Galen, you'll have to let me know how it goes. I'm interested. And New Mexico's kind of far away, but it's not that far away, so if you find yourself headed towards Texas, holler at your boy. It'd be great to meet up again. Oh. Anyways, team, we're going to call it right here for the night. I guess we'll be picking this up on Friday. There is a small chance that I'm able to buy RE7 pretty soon. And, RE7, RE9. And if we do... we might do some bonus streams. I don't know exactly yet. But next week, the gym is closed, so I don't teach class on Wednesday and Thursday. So maybe we could do it then. We'll see. Anyways, Smooch's team, love you guys. Yeah, Galen, let us know how it is. And if you come by, you gotta let me know. James is there. Maybe we could all meet up. That'd be great. Anyways, team, Smooches, love y'all. I'll see you all again soon. Have a good night.